was really hoping we were going to find out what happened with Sanji, but the chapter was very vague in regards to what actually happened to him. I mean, we got a little bit of Zoro and Luffy saying basically that he wasn't necessarily captured and he did send a letter, so I'm kind of confused at this point with what happened. I thought it was something tragic where he got the shit kicked out of him, and to save everyone, he was like, alright, I'll go with you. So in a sense, maybe he is alright. Maybe in a sense they're looking at it like, well, he wasn't necessarily captured, he more so gave himself up. But I'm like, yo, I wanted to see Sanji in this chapter, bro. But definitely some interesting tidbits with this chapter. For starters, finding out that Capone has teamed up with Big Mom. Now, if I remember correctly, prior to the time skip, I think it was Capone that got wrecked by Kaido, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody wrecked Capone, if I'm correct. So, to see that he joined up with Big Mom, if it was indeed Kaido or Kaido's people that did that to Capone, maybe Capone got with Big Mom because he was like, yo, if I don't get with somebody strong, I'm going to get fucked up. So let me go with Big Mom, which is kind of a weird thing like a mafioso do with some big candy-eating woman. But, hey, why not? And finding out Nami and the crew's use by themselves without Luffy and Zoro and the big dogs, how they were able to evade Big Mom. To be honest with you, while yeah, kudos, you were able to do that, you were able to fend them off and get away. At the same time, it's kind of like, it goes against a little bit of what Luffy had said on Dressrosa, where it's like, no more running. No more hiding. No more saying we'll do it another day. It's time to stand now. And in a sense, we're giving them a pat on the back for running away. But all things considered, at the end of the day, Nami and them aren't anywhere near the capabilities of Luffy to be able to say, we ain't running away, we're fighting Big Mom. So I guess in this case is a difference, to be honest with you. It's like, yeah, do you really expect Nami to go fight Big Mom? Come on now. We got Brook back in the story, and the interesting thing regarding Zoe. Now, I'm curious exactly what's going on with Zoe, because Momo, he's kind of hiding himself away because the Wano Kingdom and samurais and whatnot are looked at like, you know, people hate them there. So there's definitely something very interesting going on around there, because for starters, I was like, okay, this Captain Jack guy I thought was the one that did everything horrible, but it seems as though there was something even further than just Captain Jack himself, because Raizo from the Wano Kingdom seemingly did some fucked up things as well. So I'm curious, was it that Raizo initially showed up, fucked up the place, and then Captain Jack came looking for him? Some things were definitely very vague in this chapter. Honestly, I felt like this chapter could have given us a little bit more context to go off, so that we weren't just sitting here like, huh, what's going on? Like, yo, so was Raizo there fucking starting shit, and then Captain Jack came, beat the shit out of him and tortured everyone, or he was torturing people looking for him? And yeah, because why else would the Mink people hate Raizo if he wasn't doing fucked up shit, but at the same time Captain Jack was doing messed up shit? So maybe they had two storms, one after another, Raizo and then Captain Jack messing everyone up. And if I'm not mistaken, maybe I am, but is Raizo the dude that Kinemon and Kanjuro were looking for? So yeah, again, that could be some of their shady secrets, that they have fucked up people like that, or maybe they're fucked up themselves. Nothing spectacular, but the reunion with Law and Beppo. Again, Law never thought he'd see the day, and honestly, the fact that he's with them is like, so are the Heart Pirates gonna get back together? Is Law gonna stick with the Straw Hats? Because at this point, now that he has his crew back, what point would there be for Law to stay with Luffy and them? So this might be, Zoe might be the ending point of their little partnership, and Law might go off with his crew again, or is Law gonna permanently stay with Luffy? Because if he doesn't go with his crew this time off of Zoe and go with Beppo and them and say, alright, we're going on our own way, then yeah, is he gonna just stay with Luffy from now on, or is he done being a pirate? So I always really hoped for Law to be the Whitebeard to Luffy's Roger, but we gotta wait and see if that's even gonna happen, because again, Law don't look like he really gives a fuck about anything after he got his revenge against Doflamingo. And to be honest, the chapter definitely felt very slow paced in certain areas with the Mink people and the Mink tribe, and kind of introducing, oh, the king of you know, the Minks, or you know, the head Kumbaya motherfucker. So like, some stuff definitely felt a little bit unnecessary, and I guess the big thing about it was the end of the chapter. It kind of had me a little bit like, what? Somebody was looking for Raizo? Was it Captain Jack that came again? So kind of vague with this chapter, a lot of things, but there were some really cool tidbits, getting the flashback of how they got away from Big Mom, the interesting bit of, you know, Capone joining up with Big Mom, and at the same time this whole thing with Raizo from the Wano Kingdom, and what's its correlation to Captain Jack? Was Captain Jack looking for him? What's up with that? So kind of vague, but at the same time interesting, bringing up some more bits. But overall, this chapter, I wish there was just a little bit more than what we got. It was kind of like dancing around, like, can we just find out exactly what the fuck happened to Sanji? I'm just saying. So maybe a 6 to a 6.5 for this chapter. It was fine. Definitely would have liked more. Pacing was a little slow this week, but overall still a fine chapter and some really cool tidbits about things that happened. I just want to know what the fuck happened to Blackleg. Tell me Blackleg ain't fucked up nowhere, please. And your overall thoughts of the chapter. What do you think about everything that went down? But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be amazing. I'm Forever World, and as always, people, have an awesome day.